We're back. So let's go to taste. Gustatory taste buds in your tongue uh, sense sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and umami. That's apparently a unique taste that's often generated by Oriental and, in particular, Japanese foods. The synapses are in the medulla oblongata, so you have a gustatory center where this information is analyzed. Again, with COVID, for some reason, the COVID virus uh, hopefully temporarily inactivates your taste. There are many, many people with long COVID who won't taste or smell the rest of their lives. Get vaccinated. Where the gustatory receptors on the tongue. You can map out the tongue and different locations of the tongue sense sweet, salty, bitter, sour, and umami. Water receptors are back here. So the taste receptors are in the tongue. So these receptors working with olfactory receptors determine our experience with taste, and hopefully you don't have long COVID. We look at the gustatory receptors in the tongue. We have some webisines on images such as this, but they are very numerous and they are mapped in certain locations of the tongue. These gustatory receptors have special microvilli, a gustatory receptor, which is connected to sensory nerves on its way to the gustatory center and to the hypothalamus and the limbic system. Okay, olfactory information is routed directly to the cerebral hemisphere. Olfactory stimuli are very, very important for mood and behavior. Gustatory sensations are strongest and clearest when integrated with olfactory. We all know that. So we'll keep going on the eyes for a moment. So we have eyelids to protect our eyeballs. We have the outside epithelium of the eyes, the conjunctiva, the tear production, and intrinsic eye muscles, which do an incredible job of allowing us to see color, to see very rapid movements. We can track items in front of us. We can again see color, black and white, see things at night, and that's related to the receptors. And the intrinsic eye muscles allow us to drive and play sports and be aware of moving objects and so on. The lacrimal apparatus produces tears. It contains an enzyme to attack bacteria, and tears drain into the nasal cavity, passing through the lacrimal canals, lacrimal sac, and the nasolacrimal duct. It's found just underneath the lacrimal bone. So the eyelid is called the palpebra. There's other structures I'm not going to ask you about. I could ask you about iris and pupil. The accessory structures again, here's the lacrimal gland, which allows tears to routinely moisturize and clean the surface of your eye. Then there's various canals and sacs on your way to the nasal cavity. So for anybody that has dry eyes, and many medications cause dry eyes, it can be quite bothersome, but most of us apparently As we age, we continue to have a functioning tear gland. Okay, let's stop there and stop recording. Stop.